Hi, I'm Michael Berg at Youth with a Mission Orlando, and YWAM is just a tremendous place for families to grow together and to raise a family, but it's also a great place for families to come and be involved in missions short term. Over the years, we took each of our kids on missions trips every year. In fact, all three of them would go. We'd go as a whole family on a missions trip, and it was just amazing to watch what God would do. One of the things that I found out with small children merely imitate what mom and dad are doing and what they see others doing. So if dad or mom are smoking a cigarette, they're picking up a crayon and acting like they're smoking a cigarette. But if dad and mom are picking up a microphone to proclaim the gospel, guess what they do? They pick that up. And we found on these short-term trips, with our youth trips particularly, that our kids would imitate these older teenagers who were sharing their faith with passion. I remember Justin, our oldest, that is a 6-year-old boy. We were in an inner city outreach and ministering to youth gang members. And he stood up at 6 years old, grabbed the microphone, and gave a message and an altar call to these youth gang members. 64 youth gang members came up and gave their lives to Christ. Shocking, but I think what happened is a child got around their barriers. They didn't feel intimidated by the child, but they saw the genuine passion for the Lord. Now, Justin was a normal kid, and the next time he wouldn't want to pray, or just how kids do. Sometimes they're on for the Lord, and sometimes they're not. But the thing was, he was merely imitating what he saw other teenagers doing. Here he was at 6, looking up to the teenagers, looking up to parents and adults, seeing us all share our faith, and he thought, that's cool, I can do that. Don't you want your kids to imitate godliness and sharing their faith and having a passion for the Lord? If so, I encourage you to join us on a mission trip. It's just a tremendous opportunity for a positive peer pressure to move people toward righteousness and move your kids toward serving God the rest of their lives. Come join us.